This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Ladies and gentlemen, bomb time relay. We are ready to let the good times roll in New Orleans tonight, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gain but out. The Bucs offense making their way on the field today. And here we are, folks, the last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. We have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best two teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
Takes the handoff. It's Parker. First down and more. He's still running. Breaks a tackle. He's got room. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, this is what the offensive coordinator told us yesterday, Chris, in our production meeting. They thought they had an advantage up front with the line of scrimmage, and on this opening drive, we continue to see the offensive line and this back putting up positive yards.
They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The shotgun handoff here. Touchdown, Ducks! They draw first blood in this national title game. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kirk.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. The Tigers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check the impact players in this game, guys who have been leaders, guys who have been counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team. That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important second down play coming up. Trying to find room. It's Barry. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Trying to create here on the move. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He'll throw it now. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row. So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, still down by 7. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And the tight end grabs it over the middle. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. The Ducks begin to crank up the tempo a bit. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Lewis. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Oregon. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kurt?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see in the game today.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Gonna run it. It's Barry. Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, LSU. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. You make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes in the knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Punt over the middle. It's Perry. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. The Ducks come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. LSU. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. To throw, it's Lewis. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Big conversion for this offense, and for the defense, it's one thing to simply allow a first down, but entirely different thing when you realize the offense doesn't fear you. And this is exactly what happens here.
Grab behind the line, it's Parker. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. They look to throw it here on second down. Quick completion to the tight end. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. The single back takes the handoff. They finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Back's got it again. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The Ducks will line up here on 1st down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. So a short attempt, but from the right hash, it's a bit of a tricky angle. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And this time it's complete. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. A new set of downs after that completion. First down. Looking to throw the football. He dumps it off to the tight end. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Gonna run it. It's Barry. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do. Get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Here's the second down play.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Hill.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
LSU has moved into the red zone. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Tigers! Who says he needed explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point cuts the lead to 17-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal, but they find the end zone this time out. To the air, it's Lewis. On the run here, lets it go. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Trap him for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. The Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. Finally forced out of bounds with a solid return that time. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Lindsey. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here, he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Ducks will crank up the tempo. Looking to pass. It's Lewis. Big throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch. You get a little bit closer to the marker. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He went out of bounds, but a crucial interception here in a tight game.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Hello?
What's up?
Are you watching the game?
So the first play of the
Hello, are you watching the game?
3 minutes to play before half.
You are?
They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Damn it. Take it to the 2-minute warning.
2nd and 9.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They're going to run it here. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
That is called
Can you hear me?
integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside.
Can you hear me, Brandon?
And then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room.
Short.
The reception, that's about 7 yards, but 4th down here. Coach is going to take the 3 points.
Time out yet. I'm gonna waste this fucking clock down. Brandon, can you hear me? Hello? Hello, Brandon, can you hear me?
that one straight down the middle. That will tie things up as we head toward halftime. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Washington. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Short connection to the tight end here. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to pass. It's Lewis. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They stop him, but it's a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I got
Looking to throw it on first down.
Okay.
Snags the quick throw. They make the
Are you watching the game?
time expires. That'll do it for the first
No,
half.
I haven't
Minutes
seen
gonna
you
wrap
yet.
up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin
Four.
Connors with our halftime.
17-17.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the
Fucker keeps
coveted
doing no
gold
huddle.
trophy at stake. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each
A little bit
other's
disappointed that
intensity.
the Adams not on right now.
A good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting.
All right, Tigers will get the ball to start off the second half.
Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line.
No one's blocking a kickoff here. That's just
That's
fucking
good
sad.
coverage there. That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Finds his man. It's Sampson.
There we go. Good play.
32. That's enough for
They're able to really hit that first half. Good to go right there.
This defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Receiver makes the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Fucking go.
Made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, what I love
for
here
us.
is just the vision
So far
by the
this
running back.
postseason, Harlan
Showing
Berry.
great patience, the hole opens up.
He's gonna go
and
to
then
the
he's
draft.
able to use
That's
his speed to pick up some
gonna be
good
really
yards.
sad.
They'll hand it off. Picks up 2.
Friday off the
Second
blocks
and
really
8.
quickly. Just
Hey, it's a great job with this defense
That'd be better.
containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
oh, there we go. What a fucking play. Russell McCollum. He's been the unsung hero for us today. First down, Tigers at the 23.
Quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback.
Of course they drop
Down
it.
to the tight end. You can
That's
see
what they're
they can do
good.
after the catch.
That's what they're good at. Just fucking drop it.
Sets up a second down.
We'll see.
Here's the snap. Offense
I
looking
want
to
to
throw the
play
ball.
behind.
Caught quickly. Touchdown, LSU. And they jump on top here in the second half. Adds the lead now to the PAT. That tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous, and he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from the secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
Return starts from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. You talk about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good blocks to spring him free, and then was just outrunning some angles that some of the kickoff coverage team had. Nice play.
That's a good play.
Now the try here for the extra point. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed.
No better way to respond.
Can they catch him? No!
Oh, he fucking go, baby!
Wow, kick return for a touchdown in the national championship game. This place has come unhinged.
You know, we get so caught up in offense and defense, sometimes people like to overlook the importance of special teams.
Celebrating right around the duck.
Big-time blocks up front, and the speed of the return.
Oh,
takes it all
Highland Beloit.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
What's going on where you are? What play are you on?
Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
I just go in the sand. Always the half a good thing.
If I can get him down with my kicker.
And here's the return from inside the
I
5.
thought you was going
And
to.
the return will be brought down.
Should have known better.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Looking downfield, it's Lewis. Defense is coming after him.
Oh,
Football is incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
I didn't want to spoil him.
Hand it off out of the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The Ducks will have to kick this away.
All right, well, hold on. Give me 1 second.
For the second time. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground.
All right, paused it. Can I screen? Oh, yeah, I can screen share while I broadcast. All right. Yeah, just watch the screen share. That's easy.
So here comes the LSU offense back on.
Good idea, Brandon. That's why you're the brains.
Really had the passing game. They keep moving right down the field for a touchdown. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. To the 45. Oh, and he's way down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, LSU. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Just like that, it's
They'll return it from inside the 5. Return it brought down.
I don't know why, but I play a lot better when I'm coming from behind versus when I'm out in front.
And the Oregon offense, they're back out on the field.
Oh, what did you think about the finish between Adam's game and my game?
He'll hand it off.
I don't
Fighting
even
off the defender.
get to see it. I
Well,
don't
not
even know
much
what
of a
happened.
gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has
That's
got to
crazy
be
because
aware.
I even posted the video. Check.
I've been doing
Scanning the field, it's Lewis. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marks. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Scrambling and throwing it deep.
Oh, fuck yeah. Good play.
A huge game slips through his hands. The Ducks will send the punt team onto the field.
I can't believe he's punting on the 4th and 2.
And the returner brought down.
So really what happened in the game between Adam and I was that,
LSU offense back onto the field.
I was down pretty much the entire game, and then I took the lead late.
Caught in the backfield. It's Lindsay.
I took the lead late in the game by 3 points after I drove down. Wanted to get a touchdown, but I had to settle for a field goal, take the lead. I think it was 37-34. And so he drives all the way down in like less than like 30 seconds. Keep in mind, he has like a good minute to go, right? Minute and 20. He gets it down to my like 35-yard line. He proceeds to just chew the clock down so much. I mean, I'm thinking, oh, he's just doing it that way. I don't have any time left to go down and score. That's smart. Well, he loses track of the time. So finally he has to burn his last timeout with like 7 seconds left. Good play. He has to burn his last timeout with 7 seconds left. And so he runs one last play. And with 7 seconds left and no timeouts, I mean, you don't really have a lot of options.
Let's fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Hill. They bring him down, but that's another.
He doesn't really have a lot of options other than just kind of go to the end zone, right? So he starts running around, and eventually he finds himself out of the pot. He starts running backwards, and he ends up running out the clock and throwing the ball up into the end zone. His guy almost catches it, but was he not in? But his guy drops it and he loses the game. He lost track of time. He could have very easily won that game, and he didn't.
Part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
QB keeper all the way. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
So
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown.
I was talking to Cody, and Cody was like, "Hey, I want to switch to Texas." And I said, "Really? Okay." So, and then he said, "But with my schedule, I can't really play. I'm working these late shifts, and I know, you guys can't be playing me at like 2 a.m. So, I want to be Texas, but I can't play with the schedule." And I says, "Well," and he gives me an idea. He's like, "Why don't you move me back to the Big 12? Like, you want to be back in the Big 12? Your conference prestige is going to take a hit." He said, "Well, I just, I want to be Texas, but I can't play with the schedule in the SEC as far as like playing you guys." I said, "Okay. Well, if you're going to switch to Texas, when are you going to do it?" He was like, "Well, we'll do it right now." I'm like, "Right now?" "Well, you're about to play in the national championship game." He was like, "I don't care. I want to be Texas right now." I said, "Okay."
They'll run it here.
And so I'm actually playing Oregon CPU.
Still going. Breaks a tackle in the clear now.
And that's why they're doing so well.
Down, but a big play to 46.
I didn't know you were playing CPU.
You really think Cody could have broken off a play as good as that? Fuck no. Yeah. I haven't told Adam yet, because when Adam finds out, Adam's going to be furious because he's got big down. Oh! There we go. Because when Adam finds out, he's going to be thinking, I should have beaten Alex, and now, I mean, essentially, who would have won our game would have gotten a national championship. If he would have gotten his second national championship, he would have unlocked CEO, I believe.
They're expecting the ball to be in the air. Defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big
And
pick
so,
here
but I told him, and I said, hey, man, this was your year. You beat everybody, you know, and then, you got to win it. And so, but I mean, in our game, I mean, I think my first drive, I had the ball, I threw a pick 6, and I was pissed about it. I was like, God damn it. And so I was like, okay, well, that's not how we want to start off against Adam. And then, you know, got up like 14-0 really quickly, and then I was like,
third and short, they'll try to throw for it here.
ooh,
Short completion to the tight end.
there we go.
Tackle after he makes the first down.
It's destiny, guys. We're in New Orleans. All of our national championships have been in New Orleans. I do not think that is a coincidence.
As we take a break for the quarter. So 3 quarters complete in this battle to crown a national
How do you feel about Keewan Lacey being on the cover of College Football 25 or 27?
I thought that was
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10.
I like it. I like that he's wearing the whatchamacallit, the
baby blue.
baby blue jersey.
From the shotgun.
I was kind of worried that he was going to wear the white. I was like, I mean, the white's fine, but I mean, I just love the baby blue, the powder blue. That's what looks good.
His hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day.
Quick.
It's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Trying to run, it's Lindsey.
JT Lindsey, right down the middle. There we go. Throw up the Heisman. That's what we're looking for next time.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the
Keep in mind, we were down 17-7 to start off this game. And we've outscored them, what, 45-7 since? You should have seen Oregon's first 3 drives. They were kicking my ass. I just couldn't stop them. It was frustrating. I almost punched a hole in my wall. I'm renting this place.
Ducks offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quick throw to the left.
All day.
Oh, what a grab!
All right, he's tackled in bounds. Oscar.
That's a solid game.
I know that the guy behind him has like 98 speed, but his coverage ability sucks. So he's not fine.
Looking to throw. It's Lewis. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Ducks. This offense is still clicking.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Is that kicking?
And he knocks through the PAT. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. That mighty Bengals offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. That's caught. It's Sampson. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down from the 30.
Good shit, boys. Finish strong. Finish strong. Let's go. We can't go inside.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Take it.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
Stumbling.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game.
Let's go with an RPO.
His touches.
Pass caught. 2nd down.
Oh, they're not covered. Oh, never mind.
Out of the
Bullshit.
shotgun, he
They
hands
did
it
cover.
off. Making people miss. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and
See
goal
why
from
the
the
Fox.
9.
And here we see the quarterback read the second vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
Oh.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased.
Oh, he's a senior. Give him a
performance on this big of a stage, but he has.
Got
And a big
touchdown,
reason why
something.
they're going to win this national title.
Now it's third
Yeah, they're
down
gonna
and goal
suck
for the offense.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can and all to get the ball back.
So fourth down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's the 2
Nice pass.
The offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today.
Probably good to the tight end right there. He probably would have been like a yard short because he would have been counting back, but
So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Second down play coming up.
fucking hate when they do that. Oh. Take too long to throw.
Dropping back. It's Lewis. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw.
That's safety, baby. That's a user safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
A flag on them. That's going to bring it up to 35.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on the screen. That play is
Catch the fucking ball
defense makes the tackle in the
What are
backfield.
you doing?
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those
Someone
runs
just
up.
did this. I mean,
They
there we
stop
go.
out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he has delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP of the national title.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining. A completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He lets it rip. Oh, he makes the catch.
Good fucking play.
Now, timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining. LSU getting
Strategy always works, boys. Play one playbook during the regular season and play something completely different.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. He's running out of time here. Receiver
Oh,
looks it in.
caught it.
It's complete. And the offense
Not
will take
want
a
him to do
timeout
that.
here. 13 seconds remaining.
Quarterback
fucking
looks
off.
downfield to make this throw. He wants to
They're
be
gonna
able
gain
to
it.
get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU.
That shit up.
You know, coaches
It's like,
love to see a football team that doesn't get
it's
caught
like
up in the
Cody was
scoreboard,
playing.
just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this
Oh,
offense.
come
Yeah,
on,
they
get the
continue to
two,
put
get the
points
two,
on
get the
board
two.
along the way.
Too many
Just love
people.
to see
Oh!
the execution and how they're going about their business.
What a play. What a play. I need to see that again.
What a play.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it
Don't
away.
give them life. Don't give them anything to hold their hats on.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
I was about to fucking say, if this motherfucker returns
coverage
it.
there.
Can't go goal.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to throw. It's Lewis. Pressure is coming. The ball falls to the
Good
ground.
fucking hit. There we go, baby. National champions. LSU Tigers, baby. We weren't going to lose in New Orleans. We could be playing the 85 Bears, and we weren't going to lose this game.
Well, sometimes a team
Brandon's favorite sight to see is team bringing it home for his Tigers.
These guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Oh, look at that. Look at me with my cool vest, even though we're inside. Like the Tiger Bucks. Morning. Still can't even pronounce his name after 1 year.
They are official, your kings of college football and national champions.
Maybe I should ask ChatGPT. A sight, baby. Let's look at the stats real quick before we go to off season. I think that's the most that someone's ran on me this year besides you. One for 8 on third downs. Yeah, they got that 1 4th down and inches on me, and that was bullshit. But forced 2 turnovers, that was big. Like I said, after they went up 17-7, I outscored them, 55-14. It's a blowout. But you know me, Brandon. I'm always bringing it home for our conference. All right. Damn.
Because all you losing.
Who am I losing? No one, apparently. All right. Yeah, you did get 2 picks. That's what I'm talking about. There we go, Russell, the true freshman. Might not be able to block worth a damn, but at least you can do something. The last 3, actually technically 4. The last 4 national champions have had 2 losses. That's crazy. And the lowest ranked team really to win a national championship was 5th. That's crazy. Just goes to show you, Brandon, doesn't matter what happens in the regular season or even in the conference championship game. All that matters is what you do in the postseason. Let's see. Get this. Let's see. I don't know. Is there really anything else that we could really use? I mean, defensive line, that's big. If your defensive line's not good, then it's going to struggle. Let's see. Okay, so going to players transferring. All right. I'm not really losing anyone. Ah, darn. Yeah, I mean, he had a hell of a year. 41 sacks. Yeah, he's not coming back. 2,000 rushing yards. Yeah, he's not coming back. I wonder if I upgrade him, if it'll improve their draft chances.
Well, I lost my freshman quarterback.
To the transfer portal?
Yep. Cunningham's going in the fifth round.
After a season that like he had, he's going in the fifth?
Yep.
Damn, they really fucking hate you.
Well, that's really all we can do, ain't it?
Uh, yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know what fucking Adam is doing. I think he told me they turned on a movie a while ago. Let's see, who's he losing? God damn, he's losing fucking everyone. Oh, he's fucked. Let's see
I
what.
am too.
Oh yeah, he's fucked big time. All those guys that he was bragging about getting them from LSU. Guess what? They're leaving for the draft. One, two, three. He might get three players. Let's see. Cody. Cody's not losing a lot. He's losing guys to let's see, one, two, three, four. At best case scenario, he gets four guys, but it's only losing like seven. About Notre Dame. Austin, our favorite ginger. One, two, three, four, five. Always losing five guys. Or could get five guys. I know Cody says that he's going to try to do it on his phone.
Well, if we ain't going any further, I guess I'm about to go to bed.
I mean, yeah, no, I don't think we will. Just because, I mean, Austin needs to get on. Adam needs to get on. I doubt that he's going to, well, they're both typing right now, Cody and Adam. I don't know what Austin's doing. Is Austin even working today?
No, I don't think he's working.
All right, give it 1 second. Let me see if I can get the boys on. What kids? Oh, what kid? Oh, he's talking about his kids.
Yeah, so 10, 11 o'clock.
Damn. What's up with you guys keeping your kids up so late?
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, well, okay. All right, I will see you later, my man.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
Talk to you later. Go Tigers.
Also with Marner. Was tied up there by Miller. Marner back on the attack. Steelers. William Carlson. You've reached the voicemail of Aaron Donald. I will get back to you when my workout is finished. Leave a message after the beep. Beep.
Hey, Aaron, it's Coach Sean McVay. I coached you from 2017 until you officially retired on March 15, 2024. How you doing? Yep. Good to hear. All right, here we go. Aaron, I'll be super quick. We just successfully acquired Myles Garrett in a trade acquisition. Yep, that's right, Myles Garrett. You might remember him as the 5-time All-Pro NFL defensive lineman and 2-time NFL Defensive Player of the Year. Yep. Aaron, I'll be frank with you. I think we'd be a real problem on defense if you came back to play for the Rams as well. Yep, I think statistically there's no better defensive line ever assembled. I also think our defense in general will be put in the same conversation as the 1985 Chicago Bears and the 2000 Baltimore Ravens. Yep, not to mention we'd love to have you back in that locker room to get the boys fired up every game day, every snap, every second. Yep. Okay, Aaron, that's all I got for you. Give me a call back whenever you want. You call my cell phone, you call my home phone, you write me a letter. No matter what, I'll always answer, Aaron. Take care. Have a good day.
What's up?
Hey, Aaron, Sean McVay. Just wanted to get a quick call.
You've reached the voicemail of Aaron Donald. I will get back to you when my workout is finished. Beep.
Jeff, showed up to the Browns physical. I will get back to you when my workout is finished. Beep. Oh man, that shit's hilarious.
What's up?
Hey, Aaron, Sean McVay. Just wanted to give you a quick call.
You've reached the voicemail of Aaron Donald. I will get back to you when my workout is finished. Leave a message after the beep. Beep.
Hello. Nothing much. Nothing much. What's going on with the good old Tennessee Vols? Oh. You know what the crazy thing is? I actually lowered the percentage of players entering the transfer portal. So the fact that they're really still trying to well, actually, wait, no, the transfer portal is something different than the draft. Never mind. Also, what I'm about to tell you might piss you off, but I'm going to tell you anyways. So Cody reached out to me earlier today and he said, "Hey, I want to switch to Texas." I said, "Okay, all right. Well, that's where you belong anyways." And he said, "But with me having to work so much like late, I feel bad holding everyone up. Like I can't play like Brandon, um, who goes to bed at like 6 p.m." And I'm like, "Brandon is indeed a grandpa. Yes, you remember he is 50." So he said, "What if you transfer me to the Big 12?" I'm like, "You want to go to the Big 12?" He says, "Yes." I said, "Okay. I'll tell you what. I'll let you, Oklahoma, Missouri, and Texas A&M leave for the Big 12. I think it's fucking weird that you four are even in the SEC, anyways. So you guys go back to the Big 12. Okay, all right, sure." So I'm just kidding. But I told him I was like, "Okay, I'll let you go back to the Big 12. That's fine. When do you want to leave?" And he was like, "Well, if I'm gonna go to Texas, I might as well just kind of like quit now, have you invite me, and then you know join in as Texas tonight. When my wife connects my PlayStation to my PS5 app." I said, "Well, wait, we're not gonna play the national championship?" And he said, "No, I don't really feel like it anymore." I'm like, "Well, okay." And I'm like, "Okay, all right. I mean, I'll play it. I'm not gonna say no." So I play the game, and fucking Oregon just starts fucking going off on me. Like their first two series, they just drive it right down without any issue. With the first two drives, they didn't have a single third down. In fact, the first two drives, they had a first down on every single play. I just could not stop them. And so I was like, "Okay, fuck this." So I started blitzing more and mixing up my coverages, and then that's when I started getting stops. And let's see, I think after the first quarter, I outscored them 55-14. Um, so that's how I ended up winning by 30. And so no, I would. If he would have played, I think it would have been that. I think it would have still been the same thing, for sure, because the computer was playing out of its mind. Like it was mixing up plays like I'd never seen before, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" Cody never does that, you know. And then that's when I was like, "Okay, I need to lock the fuck in," because I almost put a hole through my wall. Because that's how pissed I was about the first two drives. Um, and so I was like, "Damn, if Adam would have won, he would have gotten a free natty. He would have played the CPU." But but then Brandon, he starts watching, and then we get to the end. We get to players leaving, and he's like, "Well, there's no one else on," and then I guess I'm just gonna go to sleep. And I'm like, "Well, just give me a minute. Let me talk and see if other people are gonna get on." He was like, "Nah, I'm gonna go to bed. Bubba Gump is tired." I will too. Not the backup quarterback though, or like the quote unquote backup quarterback. Medium chicken. Uh, I mean, why don't you keep Deuce Knight for like certain packages? Like if you want to do like read option. I mean, it's good to have that. I mean, why give them up when you don't have to? I mean, if you know, um, we'll play them only in like read option plays or those type of packages. Because here's the thing: is if that other guy goes down with an injury, or if it's late in the season, your starting quarterback's getting banged up, well, put Deuce Knight in to start the last couple of games. That way, it gives your quarterback a couple weeks to kind of rest before the postseason. I know. I think you should keep him not as like a starter because I think you're going to be a lot better with that backup. Well, now the starter because he's so young and the off-season stuff that you've acquired as far as like the points. I'm pretty sure he's going to go up to like a 94, 95 probably if he isn't already. So you're welcome. Oh, to they really do. I wonder if yep, Trades Green is going pro. Are you what's your prediction for this next coming year? Obviously Vols coming off a really gut wrenching loss in the semifinal. How do you expect the Vols to bounce back in 2028? Yeah. Oh yeah. I like that. Pissing off Brandon in the chat. Ooh, I like that. Can he block? That's decent for a tight end. I said, Brandon, wanted to make sure you saw my last text. He responds, I saw it. Respond, bitch. Because I know that really hits home to him. He hates that. I called him soft hands one time, and he was like, now, I don't have soft hands. You could say a lot about me, but I don't have soft hands. And I'm like, yeah, you do. See, you're just not blue collar. You don't work for your check like other men. I was like Cody. Cody works with his hands, making sandwiches. You know, he was like, now don't be comparing me to no Cody. All right, that motherfucker couldn't make a sandwich if it was just ham and cheese on it. Come on, Austin. No, I can't. I can't toggle autopilot. Although he's not losing really. I think he's only losing like what, four guys, three guys. Austin. Six, seven. He'll probably lose what, one, two, three, four. He'll probably lose four guys, assuming that he can convince less than half of the guys that are on median to stay. I think they will stay. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I feel like next year our. I feel like next year our. Oh yeah, come on, Austin, get the fuck on. Actually, what the fuck is Cody doing? Let me bother him. Yeah. Oh yeah. Be a huge disappointment. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to see why Cody's wife didn't connect it. Was it? He said he would consider it if last year had the Rams gotten Micah Parsons. He wants to win another one. You would think so. You would think so. Last year that was the because it seals the deal. Like there's like no question about it. But also with that, you also have to think, with having Miles Garrett and Aaron Donald, two of the best defensive players, um, over the past, 10, 15 years, um, having them on the same team, and then you have a top three receiver in Puka Nakua, or a top, actually, I'd say top five. I wouldn't say top three, no. Because top three would be, Jefferson, Chase, Jackson Smith, and Jigba. Um, is there another one I can probably throw up there? Maybe, but um, I'm asking Cody why his wife disobeyed him. Really? Oh wait, hold on one second. Hello? Hi, who is this? Oh, hey, how's it going, Coach? Yeah, no problem. What's up? Yeah, no problem. I completely understand. It's still one of those things where we're still, the coach is still thinking it over. Honestly, I've told him everything. I've given him all your information. Um, it's still one of those things where he's still thinking it over and stuff like that. But I mean, once I get any word from him, I'll let you know. I mean, the last time I did talk to him, he said it probably wasn't going to be something that we are going to do this fall, just because we're still trying to replace some equipment from a year ago, so that's pretty much the priority right now. But yeah, it's definitely one of those things where once I get the word from him, or try to I'm still trying my best to kind of push him towards it, but I'll keep you up to date as far as what goes on if anything changes. God damn, so annoying.
some years is more of a budget, or maybe some equipment is still just good. You don't have to replace it and all that stuff. So, yeah, man, just let me know. I just want to tap in and, I just want to follow up
Yeah,
and
no
send you my
problem.
emails.
Yeah, no
You know what I'm
problem,
saying?
man.
Keep you in
Yeah,
the loop with,
like
keep
I
you in the
said,
loop with everything.
I'll I know what I know the booster club, they really like the idea. So I think it's one of those things where they told me that we wanted to circle back probably around, probably actually around this time in June, circle back with the coach, see what he thought. And I think, since we had the full support of the booster program, the booster club, maybe that might, change his opinion, or not change his opinion, but kind of move it up the chain, since it's really good for the kids. So I'll reach back out pretty soon, probably within the next week or two, because I'm actually going to be seeing Coach Smith this week just to talk recruiting, but and then also have a meeting with the parents. So I'll circle back with you in about a week or two, and just kind of give you an update if that's cool.
Yeah, no, that's totally cool. Yeah, just yeah, man, take care of what you do for your day gig, your career, and all that stuff. Man, keep that up, and just whenever it comes about, man, just let me know.
Absolutely, absolutely, man. I got you, Coach. I got you.
All right,
I'll hit you up soon. Okay.
all right, for sure.
All right. Take care,
All
man.
right,
Talk to you soon.
you too.
All right. Bye.
All right.
All right. You still there, Adam? All right. Yeah. Um. Yeah. It's There's one coach that I've known for a long time, but he's working at this company that they do skins for helmets. So, teams like not like Oregon, because Oregon has money to buy individual helmets, but excuse me, teams like Fresno State, where you go, like, say you go to like their video game, right? It's the college football video game. You see, oh, they got different helmets. They don't actually have like different helmets. They have different helmet skins. So it's just a different thing that, like, it's like a cover that goes over the helmet shell, and it kind of like it makes you think it's a completely different helmet, but really it's just a skin that goes on top. And so he really wants to do it for our high school that I'm helping coach at. And the head coach was like, we don't have the money, but the booster club was like, no, we'd love to do this. We'll pay for it ourselves. And I'm like, okay. Well, I guess if uh, if Cody and Austin are going to get on, and I guess I'm just going to get off. No point in staying on if no one else is going to get on. Because I mean, I don't know what else we can do. That pineapple, fried banana. Oh, that's cheese. It's interesting. Okay, it looks good. Okay, Adam, did you hear me? Oh, no problem. I said I'm probably gonna get off since no one else is gonna get on anytime soon, and it doesn't sound like we're gonna do off season tonight because Brandon's being a diva because it's always about Brandon. Um, um, Austin has his kids to kind of look out after, then fucking Cody's just fucking making sandwiches and jerking off in the back. So, um, I mean, do you work tomorrow?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if that works better for you guys, I mean, let me know. We'll get through off season definitely tomorrow. And then, if you really want to um even though Cody will be in the Big 12, if you still want to play Cody, just let me know because I know he loves to talk shit. Yeah, I know. I mean, he says it's because of his schedule, but I don't know. I don't buy it one bit. I think it's more so the fact that he knows that the three guys like the three guys that are in front of him in the SEC. That's three L's right there. And making the playoffs at 9-3 is I would say like about like 30%, maybe 40% at best. So he probably wants a chance to get to the playoffs and compete. So uh, I just think that he's scared of the SEC. That's what it is, and he's said that before. He's not. It is too tough for him. Seriously, that's what it is. That's why he was begging me to take Texas out of the SEC. He was like, "Please, for the love of God, put me in the Big 12." I'm like, "You don't want to be in the SEC?" And he was like, "No, I hate the SEC." I said, "Why?" And he said, "It's too tough." I'm like, "Okay." I'm like, "Oh, I'm kind of considering putting you in like Conference USA." And he said, "Oh, I would love that." I was like, dude, that would be so fucking boring. Oh my god. He was like, no, it wouldn't because my guys would just run up the score on people. And I'm like, and then what about this? You're not going to get the same level of recruits that you would at the Power Five level. Yeah. I'm like, dude, you can't recruit anyways because fucking Adam's in the same state as you. It's I don't know. I'll give him Oklahoma just to be in the SEC. But if you feel passionately about your Aggies being in the SEC, then I'll leave them there. I mean, it's really not even a big rivalry between Texas and A&M. Who gives a shit? Believe it or not, huh? What do you mean? Oh, oh, oh. I don't know. I mean, Texas was like the worst it's been last year, and I mean Longhorns handled them pretty handedly. Oh, LSU is going to be number one. I'm calling it. Miami's going to go winless. Fuck them. Oh yeah, anyone's better than fucking Carson Beck. No one believe me when I was shitting on him. Mm. Oh, well, that's gonna be cute when fucking he meets Mr. Miles Garrett and Aaron Donald, same division. Oh, and not to mention he also has to face Nick Bosa with the 49ers, and he also has and the Seahawks defense. He will. Yeah, yeah. I'm just about to go make some dinner. That's all. Yeah, just shoot me a text and say MLB, and I'll hop on. I'm always game for that. All right, later, nigga. Oh, I said later, man. Go Tigers.